Well, Cody, the time team did it. CM Punk never got his big shot. He's not even in the WWE anymore. He's now hosting the third most successful hockey podcast out of Chicago. I hear it's good. Not great, but good.
So Survivor Series isn't a match between WWE and Mutiny?
Nope, just a normal event. Should be a good one. Apparently Randy Orton has a title defense against Rey Mysterio. I can try to get us tickets, if you want.
Randy's a champion now? I might need to knock him down a peg for that attack on me when he joined Mutiny.
But Cody, because of what we did, that never happened. You might not remember this, but we went back in time. That changed the future, which is now the present. And the present is a gift. And a gift can only be returned for store credit. So you've got to leave Randy alone.
It's still real to me. I'm going to take him on next week. Not for a title or anything. This one's just personal.
All right, but seriously, let me know about those tickets to Survivor Series. I don't want this friendship to fall apart just because the time team is no longer going on adventures that alter the fabric of reality.
I'll keep you posted.
Let's go. I wake up to a little.
Wrestling has really
The American Nightmare is here, and the WWE Universe is euphoric. But
I have voices in my head, they count to me, they understand, they talk to me.
And here he is, the mastermind of Mutiny, Randy Orton.
And his opponent from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 295 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion, the Viper, Randy Orton!
What would lead Cody Rhodes to challenge Randy Orton? Guts? Foolishness? Or a little bit of both?
Watching Orton walk in flanked by his minions, Seth and Roman, I know which of these competitors I would bet on.
Randy Orton and Mutiny are ready to dismantle another opponent.
I, for one, have to admit, I'm pulling for the underdog Rhodes in this one. Orton's stranglehold on WWE is a travesty few have dared to challenge.
Those are your words, Corey. Michael and I wouldn't dare speak out against Mutiny and completely deserved dominance.
They're reshaping the roster, with Orton as the head of this formidable revolution.
Ooh, what? Wasn't expecting that.
Emphatic statement from the Viper.
Cover! Oh my God, did you see that? Kick out at one!
You gotta be kidding me. Everyone here is in shock.
Orton a bit dismayed, but we know the Viper is adept at remaining on the offensive.
Nice snap power slam by the Viper.
Something bad is coming his way, and he has no clue.
Luthez press, raining down right hands.
Orton never saw that coming.
Counters on top of counters, and these opponents are at an impasse.
Turned it around. with a reversal. He connects with a counter.
Big blow could be felt throughout the arena.
Alabama slam.
You can tell he's looking to end this here.
Off the rope.
Oh, missed connection.
Cody's heart being put to a test now.
A ferocious Randy coming out here. Ducks under.
Let's go behind.
Instead, what a German suplex.
Cody Rhodes, Cody cutter from the top. That might have done it. This could be it. Barely kicks out.
Both competitors digging deep into their well to keep this match going.
And down with the DDT. Rhodes hooking his opponent.
Into the final cut.
And quickly into the corner.
Might be in trouble.
Surprised to not even get a 2 count at this point.
Cody. Crossroads.
Orton is in big trouble.
2. Somehow he kicked out.
Amazing. An unbelievable showing of tenacity from Orton to manage the kick out.
Disbelief on the face of the American Nightmare. What's he going to have to do to put this away?
And a stop to the gut, too.
Orton going to that place could be academic from here.
Got out of the way, but can he capitalize?
Watch the quickness on this. Bang! Snap suplex. Boom!
Just like that, sent out of the ring. Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming.
Ooh, point of the elbow counters that.
Tossed back into the ring.
Big knee.
Orton gets the better there. And Orton gets countered there.
He might be getting up, but it doesn't look like it will be for long.
Rhodes from the middle rope. Springboard. Cody cutter. Beautiful transition.
And now the cover. Kicks out.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down?
Quick thinking to unleash the clothesline.
And a stop to the gut.
Assaulting the knee with purpose.
Oh, Cody anticipated that. Cody looking to end this.
With a trip to the crossroads. Cody Rhodes just might have finished things.
2. What in the world?
There is no quit inside the heart of Randy Orton.
You gotta wonder what more Cody has to do to put him away here.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off. Went for the springboard and miss.
Oh, look at this. Measuring. He's about to unleash something big.
Oh, and it's reversed.
Oh, man. Cuts off their offense with a swift elbow to the gut.
Fends off the attack with an elbow. Oh, right to the chest.
Look at this, just unloading.
And a stomp to the gut.
And he counters. Cody's being covered. This could be it. He kicks out with force.
It's unthinkable. Someone beating the 1 count at this point.
An elbow will break that up.
Got out of the way.
There's a reason this man's called the Apex Predator. Tides are beginning to shift in the favor of the Viper. That was a hell of a maneuver there, guys. With this, Orton has him pinned. Here we go. He got the shoulder up in time. I don't know what more this superstar can do to put him away.
Cody's eyes look glazed over.
There's 2. That's it. The blood and sweat put into this match. Well worth it. Here's your winner, the Viper.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I think the Time Team might have messed up.
You think? Randy Orton is leading Mutiny now?
Yeah, and it's way bigger and badder than before. When we took out Punk and Cena, we left a power vacuum, and Randy Orton sucked himself right in like a dust bunny with an agenda.
Then why aren't we fighting Mutiny at Survivor Series?
Because we already lost, years ago. Orton broke the Undertaker's streak at WrestleMania 30. His power grew from there. The Shield didn't break up, he destroyed it. And once he took over the Wyatt family, the seeds of mutiny were planted.
We created a monster.
A monster who's turned NXT into his personal kingdom. He's removed all developmental elements, forcing young wrestlers to engage in sadistic combat for his amusement. And he's not great about restocking the paper towels.
Damn.
In retrospect, we really should have seen this coming. In every time travel movie, things always get way more complicated than the main character's first thought.
A lot of good that does us now. How do we fix this?
It's not going to be easy. If only we had a time machine.
We do. That's how we got into this mess.
Oh, yeah. Then it'll be considerably easier. I'll go back to 2011 and take out you from 2 weeks ago before you take out me from 13 years ago. That should undo most of the mess we've made.
And what do I do?
We need to be sure Orton is taken care of. So I'm going to send you back to take him out of his most vulnerable point in history. WrestleMania 31.
WrestleMania 31? That was 2015. That means...
Stardust!
That's what I was afraid of.
To save you, for he gave his only begotten son.
And here is the eccentric enigma himself, Stardust.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from the fifth dimension, weighing in at 220 pounds,
Stardust looks this composed. This is a huge match for him, and he's facing an opponent who's been on a real tear for the last few years.
Yes, but Orton has seemed more vulnerable of late, and who knows? Stardust might just be the cosmic force to bring the Viper back down to earth.
This is it, folks. Stardust and Randy Orton here at WrestleMania. The Viper is ready.
And his opponent, from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, Randy Orton!
A chill is in the air. The cold, calculated nature of Randy Orton is about to be on display. The Viper is a superstar who does not play well with others.
Evil intentions in mind tonight, I can guarantee you that.
Yeah, Orton always knows when to strike, and when to strike first. Someone comes along who's simply so much better than everyone else. They just make it look easy. Randy Orton is that someone. He was born into greatness. For Randy Orton, the multi-time champion and master of mind games, after achieving so much these past few years, the only conquest left might be ruling all of WWE.
That's a scary thought, Corey, but you might be right. Unless Stardust has anything to say about it.
Who knows how this match at the Showcase the Immortals might shape the future of WWE.
Makes the move to a kneeling armbar.
Honing in on the arm there. Not a whole lot you can do with a bum wing, guys. Laser focused on the arm there.
Tied up with the hammerlock now. Sweeps the leg. Stardust with all the momentum on his side. Looks like Orton's struggling here.
Randy Orton gets him back.
Oh, a nasty stomp to finish it off.
Stumbling to his feet. He might just be rising to meet his end here.
Oh, that gets reversed on Randy.
That'll leave him on.
And Orton doesn't look as venomous after that move.
Yeah, and that can be a building block for Stardust to build upon. Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly. Ooh! Oh, my goodness.
Just punishing their opponent.
He's able to reverse it.
And he's only got one thing on his mind right about now. A defensive elbow to the gut ends that.
What a shot.
Nice side headlock applied. Oh, and a right hand for good measure. Big flying forearm. Underhook applied. Side effect. Hit that with everything and following it with the pin.
Stops the ref count before 2.
Could be in search of a second win now.
Lands an elbow.
Orton getting worked on right now.
Yeah, Stardust is appearing unstoppable.
Springboard, but nobody home.
Oh, strong impact.
Each shot landing with a little bit more vigor.
So much pride, so much resiliency on display.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up. What impressive determination from both competitors. Keeping at each other no matter what.
Oh man, a little extra luster behind that kick.
An inverted backbreaker. Ow. What a way to get out of that one. Oh, we know what comes next.
Hung up on the rope. DDT by Orton.
Just as he planned, Orton with the precision there.
Pinpoint accuracy with that one.
The Vipers lined up his play. We know what's next.
Stardust with great awareness.
DDT! Stardust closing out with the Queen's crossbow.
Orton is done.
Oh, look at it torture their opponent. Oh, this isn't going to be good. Oh, man. Boom, what impact. Counter from Orton. Randy now for the win.
All the punishment he's taken, and yet he's still in this match?
Turned it into an arm drag.
He's gearing up for something.
Ooh, skull rattling.
Into the cover. This might be it. And still in this.
That is just pure instinct at this point.
Headlock. Ooh, cheap shot right above the eye. Stardust with all.
Orton dropping his opponent with clothesline. Ducks out of the way.
Pin attempt on Stardust. Strong kick out late into the match.
What is it gonna take? To put him away.
Reigns down an elbow retaliation. Uh-oh.
Cover, cover, cover.
There's 2. Yeah, no. He doesn't get the 3.
How in the world did he kick out?
Stardust looking to end things with Queen's crossbow.
Will Stardust take advantage?
2, 3, no, a 2 count.
Orton can't be happy that he was almost down for the count, and we all know what happens when the Viper's not happy.
A new strategy is needed right about now if that couldn't end things. Into a German suplex.
Ooh, got caught with a punch to the face.
As was set up in the corner of the ring.
Oh, look at it grind the features off their face.
Oh, that's just insulting. And then DDT.
Orton to the top.
Being sized up, he might regret getting back on the top. Shot to the gut will break things up.
Stardust looking to end things with the Queen's crossbow.
Hits it again, and no way this goes any longer.
2. Stardust
name among the immortals. A shocking upset here at WrestleMania.
This could be the beginning of the end of Orton's dominance. Stardust might very well have shaken the foundations of WWE here tonight. Unbelievable.
Well, looks like we straightened it all out. We've successfully returned things to the exact same terrible place we started from. That's the Time Team success story.
Hey, we somehow kept Randy Orton on Team WWE. That's a win.
I guess that must have been the butter knife effect. Anyway, I'm thinking we need to junk that time machine. There might have been a reason it was hidden in that closet in a box that said, "Do not open under any circumstances."
Yeah, that's probably a smart move. Let's quit before we screw anything else up.
You sure you don't want to go back to 2012 and shave that mustache?
Tempting, but nah. I'm good.
Back in the house with a 9-4.
You did good, sir.
Hold on, your crazy story doesn't make any sense. Randy Orton didn't join Mutiny.
Well, no, not in this timeline, but he did before we fixed it.
In your time machine. That you've now destroyed so we can't see it.
And remind me again why you couldn't just take out CM Punk?
It's not that simple. The space-time continuum is a fragile thing. Trust me, R-Truth and I tried.
Now R-Truth was involved?
Cody, let's think about this. What is more plausible? That R-Truth discovered a time machine and took you back to 2011 where you disrupted the future, leading to a domino effect that left Randy Orton in charge of a stronger, more powerful Mutiny?
Or you had a really intense dream?
I did mistake one of Pharaoh's dog treats for a protein bar right after we talked earlier. Made me pretty lightheaded, and the next thing I knew, all of this started. Maybe you've got a point. Anyway, what I do know is Survivor Series is looming, and frankly, you don't have time to find someone else.
Yeah, now that you destroyed the time machine.
Okay, we've given him a hard enough time, but we'd be lucky to have the American Nightmare on our side.
Appreciate that. So, what's our strategy?
I'm planning myself right here on Raw, diving deep into training. Gotta be sharp when the fight comes to us.
That's smart. It's about to strike midnight on Survivor Series. We need to be as prepared as possible when that bell rings.
And when the time's right, I'll find someone on SmackDown.
Sounds like a plan.
This live event match is pure fire. You in?
every night.
I got a hell of a live.
Come to my side of town. Lately it's been going
Look,
down.
all of my gon' ride with it in a
Mr. Tiger.
Ready for something big on the live...
Mr. Amazing, Mr.
Rhea, welcome back. It feels like you haven't been around in forever. You have no idea how much you've been missed.
Aw, you noticed. How sweet. I don't suppose this enthusiastic greeting has anything to do with Survivor Series.
No. Well, yeah.
Yeah, I'm the most dominant woman in the whole damn sport and everyone knows it. Obviously, the office's recruiter-in-chief would glom on the second I walked through the locker room door.
I wouldn't call it glomming, Rhea. While you were off on your break, you might have missed the fact that a WWE civil war has broken out.
Oh, I'm well aware. Everyone's looking over their shoulder. Nobody trusts anyone. There's a sense of paranoia in the air. It's intoxicating. I love the chaos.
People are saying that obviously you'd return and join Mutiny. Sounds like that might be true.
People are saying is one of the greatest cop-outs of the modern age. Is that what you're saying? That I'm gonna stab WWE in the back so I can go enjoy the freedom of being ordered around by CM Punk?
Okay, that doesn't sound like you. But it is pretty clear that you're taking a certain amount of joy standing on both sides of the line. You need to pick a team.
I don't need to do anything. Besides, I'm not the woman you give the ultimatum to. I'm the woman who gets what I want.
And that is?
Picking up right where I left off. Main events, championships, you get the idea.
I have a lot of pull with the GMs on both brands. You join our Survivor Series team, I think I can arrange all that for you.
Make that happen, and I'm on board. Just remember, we're on this ride to the end no matter how brutal things get.
Rhea, I'd love to talk more about joining our Survivor Series team if that's what you want. But let's put this on hold for now. I'm gonna talk to some other people who are eager to fight Mutiny.
You'll be back. Nobody else in this locker room can lace my boots.
Hey there. I was gonna give you a hard time about losing the Unity belt, but I don't have the heart. A betrayal like that had to suck.
Thanks, Becky. It's mostly just my pride that aches at this point, which is why I am going to take all of Punk's away at Survivor Series.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. Nick Aldis told me you and your partner were in charge of recruiting Team WWE. I want in.
Oh, wow. Becky, you are literally a legend, so I don't want you to take this the wrong way.
But there's a mountain of responsibility on your shoulders, and you want to make sure you're making the right call, because if you screw this up, it's pretty much the end of WWE as we know it.
Sounds overwhelming when you put it that way.
Well then, how would you like to walk into Survivor Series knowing you're facing a mutiny that's already broken?
I would like that very much. Tell me more.
Before Punk stuck a knife in your backs in a way he never could have if Seth and I had been the Unity champions.
You're a real peach.
The whole world thought Bailey was the puppet mistress pulling the strings of this mutiny rebellion. And as you may have heard, she and I have a bit of a history.
A bit? You were part of the NXT 4 Horsewomen together. You and Bailey don't just have history, you have mythology.
Exactly. Nobody knows Bailey as well as I do. And I'm sure that going from revolutionary leader to CM Punk's second fiddle has got to be driving her mad.
And you want to use that to drive a wedge.
Not only drive a wedge, I can drive Bailey all the way back to WWE.
That happens, Mutiny doesn't walk into Survivor Series. They hobble.
Exactly. I know just how to get under Bailey's skin, too. My next match, she's gonna see me do all her moves better than she does. So you give me the green light, and I'll go to work.
I think this is an amazing idea, Becky. I just don't want to jump into a decision this important. Can you give me a little time?
I hear you, but my match is coming up, and that's going to be the best time to get Bailey's attention. You better make your decision soon.
Hey, I've been meaning to talk to you. Aldous told me that you and your partner are low-key recruiting for our Survivor Series team.
Yes, and I am pleased to know you're interested.
Excuse me?
I jumped the gun because I'm hoping you'll ask to be on the team. We still have to finalize who we're going with, but you'd be a huge get for our side.
Funny. CM Punk pretty much said the same exact thing.
What do you mean?
When he DM'd me after stabbing you and your partner in the back, and even before all that, Mutiny has been begging me to join them since the beginning.
Pathetic.
I know, right? Punk thinks we have some type of bond, but I came here for that WWE shine, not some grungy revolution.
If Punk wants you on Mutiny's team so bad, maybe you should take him up on a recruiting visit. Go down there, get the lay of the land.
And wreck their whole shop, leaving them with some colorful bruises going into Survivor Series. Is that what you had in mind?
Pretty much.
So what do you think? Should I book a trip down to Orlando? Just say the word, and I'm in.
Let me sleep on this. I know you're a sure thing, but this is a huge decision.
I hear you, but sleep too long and you'll never wake up from this mutiny nightmare.
Look who's back. And still with a giant hole in your Survivor Series team. Whatever could you want from me?
Who's to say I'm not here to tell you we've picked someone else?
Let's cut straight to it. You need to win at Survivor Series to prove the officer's faith in you isn't a huge mistake, and that means you need me. So, give me what I want, then you can tell the WWE Universe and Mutiny who your new partner is.
You're right. We need you. So, I've put in a good word, and your next conversation with Nick Aldis is going to put a smile on your face.
Atta girl. Now, let's make some mischief.
I never thought I'd say this, but Rhea Ripley, you are a sight for sore eyes. When our mutual friend told me you were going to join our Survivor Series team...
Don't get ahead of yourself, Aldous. This is a transactional arrangement, and you still owe me what I want.
So I guess this isn't a done deal yet? I thought you were locked in. I'll need to speak to our team captains about this.
Is there an issue here? I don't want to join a side that doesn't have their act together.
Everything is fine. We believe our Team WWE leaders are doing an excellent job.
Unless you count getting manipulated by Punk and losing the Unity titles, sure. I'd say putting the future of WWE in the hands of a draft pick and some ex they split with years ago is foolish. But that's just me.
If the seeds of dissent you sow ever took flower, well, we would all reap chaos.
Poetic. Now, how are you going to compensate me in exchange for leading WWE into war with Mutiny?
I heard you wanted to get right back to where you were when you left. To that end, I am prepared to put you against your old enemy, Liv Morgan, for her Women's World Championship.
So you want to put a target on my back? Everyone who's been here working for a title opportunity will be gunning for me.
Look, I'm just trying to make this deal happen. What do you propose?
I'm going to earn the title opportunity like I've earned everything. Set up a match with me against your top contenders.
Why make things harder for yourself?
It's not harder for me, Aldous. It's harder for them. Make the #1 contenders match now.
This is my brutality!
Rhea Ripley has returned to SmackDown.
The following is a triple threat match. Making her way to the ring from Adelaide, Australia, Rhea
Ripley is competing to be the #1 contender for the Women's World Championship, held by her sworn enemy, Liv Morgan.
And I hear that Liv's already complaining about favoritism by the general manager. But if Rhea fails to knock off the ring rust, none of those complaints will matter.
Valkyria is on the hunt.
And her opponents, first, from Dublin, Ireland, Lyra Valkyria!
Fought her way to the top of NXT UK, then NXT, and now looking to dominate on the main roster.
And Valkyria is never intimidated. She beat none other than Becky Lynch to win the NXT Women's Championship.
And the scariest part is, guys, Lyra is just getting started.
Rhea Ripley has the opportunity to pick up right where she left off in the championship picture if she wins this triple threat match.
Well, that if is carrying a lot of weight, Cole. Lyra Valkyria and Nia Jax are no pushovers, and they're not going to roll over for the returning hero.
I wouldn't bet against Rhea tonight, Corey. Just take a look at those eyes. She intends to make a statement to WWE and Mutiny tonight.
Short clothesline hits its mark.
Escape that in a hurry.
inside of an elbow. Placing her against the turnbuckle. Backbreaker. Uh-oh. Both arms trapped. This will not end well. This is not going to be good.
Relentless. The proverbial mud hole has been stomped, and now it's time to walk it dry. Oh, the face has been planted.
Back into the ring she goes.
Slam down.
Sent flying out of the ring here.
She saw that coming.
Big clothesline, and Lyra is brought to a disadvantage now. One attack after another from Jax.
Nice cross body. Forearm club. Oh, man.
Sent right into the corner. Trying her best to fight out of harm's way. Sleeper slam! Oh, what a clubbing blow. And she saw that coming from Jax. Just like that, she turned it around. Taking this match to the outside. And we have a pin attempt. Gets the shoulder up after one.
She likely knew that wasn't enough. She's just keeping the pressure on.
Oh, yeah, she has a real...
Party's over. Good night. She faked her out. Quick shoulder up.
Well, she thought she saw a chance to gain the fall, but obviously was mistaken.
Clothesline hits its mark. She's headed to the outside. No threat of count out here.
Lyra absolutely not backing down.
Up high, through the air, and connects.
You got to be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense, but I can't say it didn't pay off.
Precision strike.
You could see that each strike drained their opponent's energy.
Oh, man, meeting the barricade.
And the reverse DDT. Boom.
And Jax got taken to task right there.
Lyra Valkyria came looking for a fight and is delivering one now. Nia avoids contact.
Oh, what a leg drop.
Oh, makes my stomach hurt.
Nia Jax is just begging for a fight.
Steel chair to the temple.
Oh, well scouted by Ripley. And look at for a back suplex.
Ooh. Very nice.
Get this back into the ring now. Whack! This is turning into Swanson Street. Boom! Boom!
So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal.
Stepped aside, avoiding damage.
Jawbreaker! Call the dentist. Effective counter.
Stiff elbow will break that up.
Oh, my Lord!
Lyra Valkyria powering up her opponent.
And now down to the Nightwing.
Now Valkyria needs to end this.
Effective use of the knee.
She dodges out of the way.
Series of counters here. Who will finally capitalize? Driven down with a sidewalk slam.
Oh, this could be over.
Hooked up.
DDT.
Peeling their opponent off of the ground, hooking the leg.
Fisherman's Buster. She's heading outside the ring now. Under the ropes, and now the shoulders down.
This might be it.
DDT. Kick out.
Getting that shoulder up now is huge. Popped right in the face.
Lovely electric chair. Into a face buster.
Going for the win. Not letting up. Trying to target the back of the neck here.
Yes, that's right.
This could be over right here. Powerbomb. Can Lyra Valkyria survive this?
There's Nia Jax around there. And back into the ring she goes. Oh, that can make an opening for her. Scoop slam. Here's Jax sent flying.
Shoulders down. She might have her.
She wins! She wins!
Here is your winner, Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley has returned and stepped right into title contention.
What else did you expect, Saxton? Liv Morgan has got to be very worried right now.
Rhea, I thought that was you. You weren't here last time, but now you are. And that means the damn space-time continuum is misbehaving again.
I cannot even begin to understand what you're on about now, Truth. I'm about to take the Women's World Championship and a few teeth from Liv Morgan, so I haven't got time to deal with this.
It's fine. Go ahead. Ask.
Ask what?
First Cody, now you. Everyone wants to use the time machine on this playthrough.
If you weren't mad, I'd hijack your time machine, drag us into the post-apocalyptic future, and rule the desert wasteland in my big rig as Queen of the Outback while you entertain me as my court jester.
That doesn't sound like much fun for me. Too much sand, and I hate going to court. So I'll pass. Either way, don't get any ideas. The time machine is most definitely made up and not a real thing. Got it?
Whatever, Truth. I'm focused on reality, which is me winning the Women's World Championship.
Yo, y'all know what time it is. Black flag on E.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's World Championship.
This is my brutality.
Introducing.
We see it there, the Women's World Championship, the reward for coming out on top in this match.
A symbol of dominance for the woman who possesses the coveted title.
The history between Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley goes all the way back to NXT, and it's not pretty.
These women are like oil and water. They can't exist in the same place, and Liv is looking to send Rhea right back where she came from. Losing some ground, getting her back against the ropes.
little tie-up. Driving them toward the ropes, looking to keep some control. Oh, Liv got caught with a reversal. Tossed around like a rag doll.
And you don't often see the champion get thrown around that easily.
Kick to the back.
Devastating clothesline delivered by Rhea Ripley. Make it twice. And now maneuvers her opponent. Ripcord drop kick.
Ooh. Vicious headbutt. And Liv is the one being challenged here.
She's got to let it roll off her back and forge ahead.
Getting set up in the corner now.
A string of counters.
Getting positioned on the top rope. You know what, guys? I was afraid it was going to get to this point.
Top rope! Superplex!
The extra height probably doubling, maybe even tripling the impact there.
Down with the leg drop. Constant pressure being put on by Ripley.
Yeah, Morgan is having trouble fighting back. Each of those boots seem to get heavier with each blow. Look out!
Taking a flight to nowhere.
My goodness, I think I heard something break on that crash landing.
Oh, round and round we go.
Tilt-a-whirl head scissors. And she just avoided some serious damage.
Side Russian leg sweep, takedown, and heavy hands to follow.
Every strike more devastating than the last.
Oh, great wherewithal there. She better get back in the ring. Not much time left.
From the apron. Oh, that's what you get when you disrespect your opponent.
Whoa!
Whoa! What a landing!
Threw caution to the wind, and it paid off big time.
One right hand, another, and another.
And he breaks up.
Both athletes showing incredible reflexes here.
A penny predicament, but it really doesn't matter. Got to get back in the ring to stay in the match. Sliding back into the ring. And she just barely makes it back before the official's final count. Picked up and being carried around now.
Ooh, nasty shot to the throat.
Well, there she goes. Planning something big here.
She's got something in mind here.
Here we go.
All the way to the outside. Completely throwing self-preservation out the window.
I don't know how your mind would even think about doing that. Sent into the stairs. That'll stop anybody.
This is a situation you want to avoid. Powerbomb! The champion taking a task here.
Everything she has been through to this point, she is feeling all of it right now.
Oh my gosh, what impact!
If she's not careful, that's it. She'll be counted out.
Reversal from Morgan. She's making the climb to the top rope. She's getting back to the...
Launching.
That's not what she was looking for there. Oh, that'll weaken your arm. She gets taken into the corner, needs to get out. Textbook scoop slam.
She has no idea where she is right now, and it is up high. Ooh, poorly timed, high-risk attempt. Yeah, and I don't think that's what was in mind there.
I don't know if there was anything in mind there. Sit-out, slam. Boom, that puts her on the offensive.
Morgan with the arm into a hammerlock, steps through, look out.
Into an SOS. She fights her shoulder up before one.
Are you kidding me? Not even a one count. Targeting the arm to great effect.
And she has an answer for Liv. A jumping complete shot.
Face first.
That's got to be it. Consider the championship retained.
And the champ can't keep the challenger down long.
She is showing us something special here tonight.
And with that outcome, maybe Liv just saw this one slip through her fingers. Rapid fire stops to the back.
Rhea Ripley looking to force her opponent to quit
with the prism trap.
Liv Morgan. Liv is...
She is determined to escape.
Stops the kick. Boom, right to the body. Attacking the torso again, doing a little more damage. Created separation here. Running clothesline. The challenger really struggling to avoid major damage.
Liv not afraid to bring the fight to her or anyone who gets in her way.
Taking out the knee. Ripley with an opening to go high.
Taking flight. Diving body splash. Muscling up their opponent. Driven down face first.
And right into the cover.
Might end this. Got it. New champion.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Women's World Champion, Rhea.
Well, look who it is. The woman of the hour. What a coincidence running into you here.
The airport of the very city I'm challenging Bianca in tonight. Highly coincidental, Punk. How goes the big mutiny?
You're right, Rhea. It's not a coincidence me being here. And mutiny is exactly what I want to talk to you about.
You know WWE wants me on their Survivor Series team.
And I want you to lead ours. You are the future of this business, and everyone knows it. Mutiny knows it. I know it. You've gone against the tide your whole career. You are the face of rebellion for millions of people. So join ours. Join us.
And declare myself mutiny while carrying both of WWE's women's championships? Talk about going against the tide. That would make waves.
You're damn right it would. Because you'd be carrying those two WWE belts into mutiny to challenge Io Sky for our NXT Women's Championship.
That's a pretty big bet you're making. What if I beat Io and take your title back to WWE? Your chances at Survivor Series drop to nil.
If there's one thing I'm confident of, it's that Rhea Ripley is not going to end up fighting for the machine.
All right. Make the match. I'll take care of business against Bianca, then we'll find out together if your confidence is warranted.